Hello and welcome, my name is DragonDrop and this is the joinDOTA League America. We are in the Division 1, as you can probably tell from the teams that are fighting up against each other here. It's gonna be Evil Geniuses versus Top 5. So, yeah, Top 5, not exactly in the top 5 in the group, in fact they are place number 9, just above Denial Esports, who got 2 more losses than them. But I think Denial already played all of their games, so that's about it. Top 5 still having this one left against EG. And I think everyone knows who's the favorite going to be here. It's going to be Evil Geniuses, even though they don't have the full roster. They've got PPD, Fear is not going to be with us, but they've got Mason instead, who's also a very good player, and a regular stand-in for EG. Always seems way too loud. I'll just turn this down a little bit. Yeah, Triple X is Universe 2002 Zai and Arteezy actually having the decency to use his correct name. But Top 5 also playing with 2 stand-ins, so we'll see how this is going to go. Probably won't make too much of a difference either way. But Team Liquid, they lost a match recently and lost another match to EHAG, and the second match of that is going on right about now. So, if you're joining me from Hefla TV, they're caught up there, so welcome if you want to watch this game. I think if Liquid takes the second game, and I actually watch it a little bit, and they will probably do so, if they manage to snowball that Ursa that they got a little bit further, then they should be in a good position to finish first in this group. EG though, yeah, sitting at 3 losses right now, so probably not, but they are pretty secure on the second place. So not a whole lot to play for here, to be honest. Top 5 can't really get out of the Division 1 and 2 playoffs either. So, we're gonna play for fun, and we're gonna love to see some good Dota nonetheless. So, Top actually hop into the draft finally. And Ancient Apparition, Clockwork, Mirana, gonna be the first pickouts for Top 5. Really strong all around heroes. Clockwork, quite good in the offlane in most scenarios, will be able to hold his own, get some CS, get some levels. Ancient Apparition, really strong support, gives you lots of early damage. And with the Mirana, if they want to pick out another strong support that provides a little bit of control, maybe set up for Mirana, the Bane would be still available. If you want to pick up something like that, they can definitely go aggressive with these kind of heroes. And yeah, the Mirana can run as a support, can run as a carry, can run in mid, can run in the offlane alone, can do a whole lot of things, so all around nice hero. EG though, picking up the Naga Siren, probably for Arteezy, and he's probably gonna go wild on that hero once again. Seen him on Medusa recently, but oh, Shadow Demon, nice. Maybe the second most popular support to be matched up together with the Mirana. And he's arguably a little bit better than the Bane, simply because he has Soul Catcher to be able to amplify the damage that the arrow, as well as the follow-up nukes coming from the Starstorm do. But you have to be a little bit more careful about lining up that stun, since you have to time it well with the disruption, but we'll see how that's gonna work out for them. They can definitely go aggressive with that, if they really want to. Alright, EG, Visage, Vengeful Spirits. Okay, it's gonna be actually a core Venge, it would seem. And Rubik Visage, really strong support combination, and together with the Vengeful Spirit, it's actually a really strong aggressive trial line in their own right. So if they want to put on pressure or just defend against any aggression that comes from Top 5, they definitely have the tools to do that. Vengeful Spirit and Rubik providing a little bit of control and some good nuking damage. And that fuels up the Visage's Soul Assumption once he hits level 2. And yeah, that together early on in the game will pretty much blow up any hero that doesn't get out of the range of that. It's still a little bit loud. Might not be as loud on the stream, but it's really loud in my ears, and I'm actually not quite sure whether you guys can hear my voice, so I better go safe and turn it down a little bit. Radiance Mentor GG, yeah, pretty much. If you let the Naga Siren off to a good start, she will buy an early Radiance, and at that point she can farm pretty much the entire map. She can push out 2 lanes and farm one entire jungle just with the illusions, with the damage coming out from the Radiance as well as the Riptide. So, sort of like an anti-mage who gets a Battle Fury early and who then becomes a ticking time bomb. That's basically the Radiance for Naga Siren, but she's much, much quicker in farming than an anti-mage ever will be. So, we'll see whether we get to that point or whether top 5 will be able to shut her down early enough so that that's not going to be a problem. Still looking for a carry pickup here, one would imagine, or a mid. I mean, right now it seems like the Morana would go mid, but it's probably going to be the carry. Not exactly my favorite spot for Morana. At least if you want to run her as a farming carry that just AFK farms for 20 or 30 minutes and then goes to join the fights, because it's so much wasted potential. The arrow is such a good spell, and Starstorm, quite decent early game. Tidehunter, okay. EG, rolling out the weird strats here. Tidehunter, I haven't seen him all that much in the current meta. But that stun should do pretty well against pretty much all of these heroes. All of them, only Clockwork will buy a BKB at some point, but that's far off. He usually doesn't get as much gold. And the Morana might have to consider one. But yeah, anyone else?
10 seconds.
Has the potential to be caught up by the Ravage. And of course, Song of the Siren initiation into a Ravage. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Reserve time.
With Vengeful Spirit, you're probably gonna have the damage output that you need to follow that up. Now we see how that's gonna work out. Might be a solo save Tidehunter. And the Lycanthrope as the last pick. It's actually a little bit surprising that he went that far in the draft, not that he's picked up. Because Lycanthrope is a really strong hero. Beast of a mid-game carry if he manages to get his core items up. And the thing is, if you lose a team fight against a Lycanthrope, you're going to lose your towers. Especially when he has a Necrobook, he can basically push towers really quickly on his own. Simply because the Necrobooks will benefit from the Feral Impulse, which is at max level 30% in damage increase, as well as an attack speed increase. So that together with the Howl means that the Wolves as well as the Necro units hit so much harder than they normally would.
Everybody get set.
Alright, it's still a little bit loud. Alright. Alright, doesn't look like there's gonna be too much early game aggression. No early smoke just yet, so let's run through our lineups. On the side of EG, Triple X, also known as Universe, gonna be on the solo safe lane Tidehunter. Mid, Arteezy on his hero, no questions asked. And yeah, it's gonna be an aggressive tri-lane with the stand-in Mason on the Vengeful Spirit, 2002, or also known as Zai, playing the Visage, and PPD on the Rubik. On the other side of the river, or actually on the same side of the river as they're smoked up in the dire side jungle, looking to find something, not gonna find anything though. But they're gonna place a sentry ward, block up the camp.
30 seconds to showtime.
Gonna help them out a little bit. But yeah, not gonna find anyone. So, it's gonna be Cookie Monster on the Lycanthrope, Fly the Captain on the Morana, whatever. He doesn't even care, he's playing the Shadow Demon. Stand-in Triple X. I think that's his actual name, not like his name. It's a little bit annoying to have two Triple X's here, but of course we know that he is Universe.
And they're
the other Triple X on the side of top 5 will be playing the Clockwork, which leaves the other stand-in ZGTK on the Ancient Apparition. What's it with these weird names? I don't know, but they might find someone now and want to shut down Arteezy nice and early, but no follow-up to Disruption. Arteezy doesn't know what's going on. Much hate was had that day. They're still hanging around here. And now starting to get the hell out to their lanes. Which means these other lanes will have some sort of advantage because they get the first creep wave worth of experience and gold uncontested. It's actually gonna be a Lycanthrope middle, okay. If the Ancient Apparition sticks around and tries to help him out a little bit, it can work. I mean, he has some decent right-clicking potential with that early level into Howl. And he's up against a melee hero, so Lycanthrope middle, have that seen before. Works in certain circumstances, but I'm not quite sure if that's the right decision here. And in the meantime, they're on bottom rune. Zai taking a lot of damage, and one last auto attack, together with the Chilling Touch, will mean the first blood going the way of top 5. So yeah. Zai a little bit out of position. And you can't underestimate that early damage that comes out of an Ancient Apparition. Just can't happen. PPD might be in trouble now as they try to cut him off, but Wave of Terror comes out, they want to go for it. There's a Telekinesis, Disruption, safe with it. And the arrow's gonna hit on Mason, that's a long range arrow too. Is there gonna be enough damage to help him out? No, Mason will die of that. They will get the AA and the Shadow Demon as well. So 2-for-1 trade in this engagement, and now Fly has to leap away to survive all of that. Not sure if that was worth it, but... Well, all the aggression from like an aggressive tri lane like this, if you can grab your kills, you're doing something right. So can't fault them too much for that. Cookie Monster getting the rune control, got an early bottle up, so that'll help them out tremendously. Top lane, is there something going on? Yeah, just a little bit of standoff. But yeah, Universe went 2 early levels into the Anchor Smash, 1 into Kraken Shell, so... up against a melee hero, that's really good, because that does reduce damage. So Triple X won't be able to do as much. And of course a Kraken Shell makes Titan just that little bit of extra tanky. So yeah. Not a whole lot of lanes that's with the Titan in it that can work. But solo lane against another melee hero, even if it's Clockwork, should do alright. But we have to keep an eye on this bottom lane. The Ward Wars are coming out. Yeah. EG is gonna go for Shadow Demon here. Grave Shield, stuns coming out, and that's an easy kill. Yeah, that's why this tri-lane is so good. They didn't even need the soul assumption there, I don't think, to pull that off. Nice. I think as I just popped a clarity, got immediately cancelled by the stand in here. And there's gonna be another lift, another stun, but leap dodging just in time. So we're on a little bit more elusive than the other heroes. So gonna be a little bit harder. Take a look in mid though. Arteezy, 30 last hits to 1. And 19 last hits only for Lycanthrope. So Arteezy pulling ahead already. Yeah, we can't take our eyes off this bottom lane for too long. Mason doesn't have enough mana for a stun, so probably won't go on anyone just yet until he has that. TZ battling up with the wolves. They're not having invisibility yet, that's at level 3. And yeah, he's gonna have those now, so kill them while you still can. Yeah. Top lane, another standoff here. As Ancient Apparition and Vengeful Spirit die down here in the bottom lane. Fly down a lot of trouble though. He's surrounded and double damage of PPD securing that kill as well. Shadow Demon tries to fight. That's not a good idea, mate. One last auto attack from the Rubik. PPD gets a triple kill. Carry Rubik is happening, guys. Everyone thought the Vengeful Spirit was the core in this tri lane, but nope, it's PPD. He's gonna be really happy about that. And Lycanthrope dies solo in middle. Arteezy diving deep. Using the Riptide, 4 levels into it right now. Action happening all over the map. Mason is right back there. Farming up, gathering a Basilius. What is PPD about with that? Yeah, finished up the urn. Nice choice. Always nice to have that in your team. Especially if you are if you have a lineup that banks on early aggression being successful. So if you get these kills, you get the unit charges, which means you get that extra bit of sustainability in your pushes later on. It's actually gonna rotate up to try and put some pressure onto the Clockwork. Battle of the Axes here. I think, yeah, PPD is just showing himself to the creeps. And Clockwork is on the way back home anyway. That was level 6, so it's all he ever wanted from this lane. Now we can start rotating around, putting out some pressure maybe onto the mid. But it's gonna be hard to catch out Arteezy. He already used the Song of the Siren though. It's on cooldown for another 100 seconds, so we won't have that to rely on for quite a while. But Windmill in bottom lane, Ancient Apparition taking a lot of damage, Soul Assumption enough to take him out. Fly is chasing Zai there, but wisely retreating. If he had stuck around there much longer, he would have died as well, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this lane working out well for EG, pulling ahead quite nicely here. Now TZ finds himself an invis zone, so always nice to have. Now there's the clockwork. They know he's missing though. And there's actually an observer ward here that will spot him out. Disruption though. Soul Catcher onto Mason, he might be in trouble. The rocket comes in. Are they gonna get the hook? They have the vision. Is he gonna get it? Yes, Mason is in a lot of trouble now, cocked in. No way for him to survive that. Throws out another stun on to fly just out of spite. But yeah, he's been caught out as all of his supports are somewhere else entirely.
Radiant's top towers.
In the meantime, the Universe still farming up, got the arcane boots, probably looking for a blink dagger or something like that. Secret will do some damage to the tower in the meantime. PBE took over mid. Where's a TZ at? Yeah, he's just farming the jungle. And yeah, he's got boots, Ring of Aquila, and then rushing towards that Radiance. I don't think there's any other build that he would go for in this situation. He's got basically free farm here. Yeah, it's also one thing that you can do with the Tide Hunter. Because he is so tanky, you can just skip the creeps and then let the creeps do some damage to their tower.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
So Mason got picked up a couple of times, so yeah. Not exactly where he wants to be with the Core Vengeful Spirit, but with the timing window that they're hitting, and with our TZ pretty much getting huge, uncontested, doesn't really matter too much. You'll always be able to run her as a kind of utility hero. With that Nether Swap and the stun, the minus armor is always nice to have. Especially if all the Naga illusions are banging on you. Yeah. Okay. Haha, PPD actually stole the wolves. So we're gonna try and use that to go for Roshan. Yeah, why the hell not? Don't have the Vengeance Aura, but they do have the Minus Armor from the Visage Medallion. And the question is, I suppose, does TOP5 know this? With the arrow coming in and hitting on Mason, they definitely do. Moonlight Shadow is gonna be used. And yeah, EG has to retreat. Can't stick around there. They might just reset and try again. Roshan is still at about half health. And they have a ward here that should spot them out if they come in again, as the Moonlight Shadow has already been used. Lycan Wolf, I think that, yeah, that's one of the actual Lycans. And the arrow's gonna hit on PPD again, so he's probably going to fall. One would imagine, not quite yet though, as there was no follow-up coming whatsoever. And with the Tide Hunter here, oh PPD, you have to get out of there, another rocket will kill you. But yeah, with the Tide Hunter here, don't really want to engage into that because the Ravage is online. The Cookie Monster though does what he can. Arteezy actually dies somewhere. But Zai is dominating, gets the Ancient Apparition. There's gonna be the Ravage, will clean up the Clockwork, and now one more attack will get the Shadow Demon, but the Disruption will get him enough time to get the hell out of there. Triple X now, getting the Cookie Monster, and he's actually so tanky. On another Anchor Smash, will be able to pick him up. PPD dies on the backlines. It's another rocket? I don't know. Someone picked him up somewhere, and yeah. Universe not done yet. One last gush. We'll also pick off the Shadow Demon at the very end. Triple kill for Universe. That's his Blink Dagger if he wants it right about now. Arteezy died somewhere. I didn't really catch that. And yeah, Blink Dagger done. So Blink Ravage is available once it comes off cooldown. I don't know where Arteezy died. It's gonna set him back just a little bit, but not really too much. Familiars are online. And one of them will be going to the Clockwork. Will he be able to cog him in though? Song of the Siren will prevent that. Has to get out of the range of the battery assault. And they will deny the tower, so at least they've got that going for them. But they're gonna re-engage or not? Yeah, the illusions do good damage. Swap out from Mason. Keeps him alive a little bit longer, but the Aegis is gonna be triggered. Triple X now in a lot of trouble. He uses the hook on too, but it's not gonna be enough to keep him alive. PPD dies in the bottom lane once again while that was going on, so but 2-for-1 trade across the map. Worth it for EG, even though the tower was denied, so definitely could be worse. And now the tier 2 is in peril of triple axe. Doesn't have the Ravage quite yet, but it is level 2 already. 11 minutes into the game, that's kind of crazy if you think about it. Sometimes don't see that. PD back in his bottom lane, sucking some levels. Gets a Starstone, nice to have. Pretty good nuke. But he has to be careful not to be caught out again, but... Speaking of caught out, Fly might be in trouble, but he knows something's up. No one's in the middle. And they've got a ward in that jungle, and they might have seen TZ there, but not the rest of the lineup, so... Good read there, thinking that they might be going for him. Visage is still here. And he gets a bird very nice before it can go down. So yeah, just gonna reset, take another tier 1. And Mirana is just gonna forfeit it. Doesn't want to engage into that, especially not if they know now that they know that the Ravage is back up, so instead they're just gonna try to go for the trade. On two fronts, Lycanthrope is on the top. He's looking for that Vlad. Doesn't have it quite yet, needs a couple of hundred more gold. Mid tier 1 gonna take some damage. The wolves are working on top lane, but TZ is there to take care of that. In the meantime, bottom tier 1 dies, so smoked up. Looking to roam the jungle once again. Maybe wants to do a flank, and yeah, speaking of flank, the Ravage doing so much damage. Together with the Anchor Smash, Gosh onto Mirana, she will die, Fate Bolt will pick up the Ancient Apparition. Disastrous tower push there, showing off the Blink Dagger. Already doing work. But they will get the top lane, tier 1, so at least they've got something going for them. Universe. Looks like he wants to go for it. He has a Gush Anchor Smash available. It's gonna blank, yeah. No way to disrupt that clockwork there from the TP. Lycanthrope though, it's not your jungle man. If you show yourself, you might be in a lot of trouble. And yeah, he's just gonna juke in the forest, and I would teleport out, man. I would so teleport out. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. Alright, with all the action, we haven't actually gotten to look at the gold graph yet, so let's do that right about now. And yeah, no surprise, squarely in favor of VG, sitting at about 7,500, 8,000, just around that. Experience, closer to 10,000. So, they're decently ahead. And that's even without the Naga Radiance. I mean, she has a Sacred Relic, isn't too far off now. And once that gets online, the lanes are always gonna be on the Radiance side, so... Map control will go the way of EG. Naga will farm up crazily, and this tower is deniable. Little siege creep working on it. They might give that up, but they have their eye on a bigger prize. Lycanthrope, no mana for his ultimate, it's on cooldown anyway. But he's still quick enough to be able to run away for now. So is GTK. Damn it, what is it with the names?
One last top tower for the Radiant.
Radiant top tower goes down. And yeah, Arteezy will just pop the song. Get the hell out of there. Easy for Arteezy, level 2 song, not too huge of a cooldown. Now in bottom lane, Fly is a little bit of trouble. Swap gets him out of the tree, Soul Assumption will be able to finish him off. Caught between a rock and a hard place. Familiar's giving the vision, so this tier 1 will be denied, or will it? Catapult, go! No! It will die. Guys, you have to deny that. Didn't end up denying the mid tier 1, so Lycan takes that for free. Come on, this is 18 health points, this is never gonna survive. Any of the top 5 heroes has to just look at those. Look at that tower to get it down. Meantime, speaking of Lycanthrope, Triple Axe, or Universe. It's not actually Triple Axe, it's on the other side, but yeah, Universe doing work, but now, Hook from Clockwork, he's taking a lot of damage, but he will pick out the Ancient Apparition. But he gives up a big kill streak to the Mirana, 700 gold going the way. PPD might be in trouble now. He's caught up now by the Clockwork. Shadow Demon to finish him off. Disruption will be able to get them away, so... PPD, Rage Buyback immediately. Yeah, they're still not done yet, while Arteezy is doing work on the bottom tier 2. And they do get the Shadow Demon and all that. Zai doing work, another Soul Assumption does good damage. Fly has to retreat now, he has stick charges and bottle charges, so... But he needs some time to farm back, to get his life points back up. If he wants to go in, but it doesn't seem like it for now. Cookie Monster respawn is looking for blood, he has his ultimate available. Explosive Lads and Treads looking for Necrobook, not gonna have it but yet, and it might be delayed in further. There's a swap coming out. Stun onto Cookie Monster, follow-up stun. Is there gonna be enough damage? Soul Assumption will be enough. Arrow not gonna be able to save him. There's too much burst damage coming out. The wolves are still going strong. And so are the Rubik wolves. Yeah, they're trying to body block trying to body block Zai here. There's gonna be a hook. It's gonna hit on Mason, taking a lot of damage from the Blade Mail, I believe. And the wolves as well, working on a Demonic Purge, should be able to get him down. But Zai is just doing work. Mason's still alive somehow, but yeah, this poison damage, poison thing on him. But what? Still alive? He should have died from that, surely. No. Still 20 health points to keep him alive. Now, Fly, once again, chased down by Universe. Moonlight Shadow, is it gonna be enough? Not with the Radiance up on the Naga. One illusion will be enough to get him down. Naga picked up an, RTZ picked up an illusion rune too, so hasn't triggered it yet, but more illusions is always nice. Especially if you get the early Radiance like that up, and that's just maybe a 15-16 minute Radiance. Yeah, that's what you get for free farming Naga. Yeah, if you let a free farming Naga and go crazy like that. And now Cookie Monster on the run. Blink available in a couple seconds. 4-star forward. Doesn't have the Ravage. He has it now if he wants to spend it. Gush first. No ultimate up for Lycanthrope, so they might be able to get him down now. Naga Illusion will help out with the Radiance Burn. There's gonna be the Ravage to zone out the rest of the support. No one wants to go in there. Lycanthrope dies again. Triple X throws out the Cox to try and give them a little bit of time. It's Soul Assumption Looms and the Gush doing so much damage to Ancient Apparition. He will fall. EG rolling over top 5 right now. Net worth passing the 15,000. An arrow is going to hit on PPD, but 4-star out. The wolves are working on him. He might die here. Not just yet, yeah. But Fly, one last Starstorm. He will pay with his life for it, but I don't think he cares at this point. Probably just playing for fun here. Soul Assumptions this time around though, not gonna be enough. Blade Mail not gonna help you from that. Ancient Apparition Ultimate gonna come in, gonna hit on 2. Mason swaps in into tower range. It might not. Yeah, EG will shatter from this at the very end. He also got the Demonic Purge on him, so he dies. Gives over 1,300 gold. Mason will make it out alive, but barely. He went for Midas, so he can catch back up. And yeah, top 4 belonging to EG in terms of net worth. Now the wolves looking for blood. Howl buff up, gives them some extra damage. Shapeshift, he just Midas is one of them. But yeah, Mason should die at the very end of here. Stun comes out, not gonna be enough though. Now Universe, having nothing left. He's just taunting him. Yeah, I think both teams realize that it's pretty much over. EG just has to seal the deal with RTZ farming up. Got the Boots of Travels already, another 2,000 gold. And it's just a Naga being another with an early Radiance like that. Farm up so damn quickly. Now on the way to a Mental Style with the Yasha done at home in the stash. Alright, Zai gets Zagnum Scepter. Why the hell not? As Shadow Demon dies down here. And the illusions with the burn damage picked that up as RTZ was somewhere else entirely. Doesn't even need to be there to pick up the kills that he wants in this game. So yeah. Whew, lots of action going on here. I really love it. Almost makes me sad that I probably won't be able to cast a second game, so as I have the grand final of the Tactical Beta Cup coming up in about half an hour, so it might get delayed depending on if the teams get through in another tournament. Both teams actually might fight each other in the finals of another tournament, so that's also at the same time. So I don't know what's going on there, but there's going to be a Ravage. Shadow Demon and Clockwork will die immediately. Swap brings Fly up to the wrong side of the town. He's going to leap away. Not going to be enough though. With the Soul Assumption damage as well as the Fate Bolt. PPD playing the carry Rubik, sitting at 7, 4, and 9 right now. Universe 9, 1, and 9. Yeah, they can just slow siege if they want to. Triple X dancing here. Is that a fishing rod that he has? Oh no, it's like a small boat. Pretty cool. A bit of boat, yes. I don't know if that was renamed or that's the actual name of the item, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty cool. Boats hit hard, man. But yeah, RTD doesn't even care. He's PvEing the entire time. Only occasionally sends out the illusions. Now finishes up the Manta style. But Universe might be in trouble here. Cogged in. Edge Snapper ultimate did hit on Mason and brought him down, but yeah, Universe should be alright. The rest of the team though, not so much. Visage dies. There's quite some gold again. And PPD is being chased by his own... Oh no, PPD stole the shapeshift. I was gonna say, what the fuck, well, I can chase by his own wolves. Nope. Those are the actual Lycan wolves. Chasing the imposter. PPD having fun, teleporting back home. Universe, back to what he's doing. He's got a refresher orb. Definitely pretty much finished, I think. Yeah, I think he just needs a perseverance. And then he'll have that. And he has enough gold for it, so the courier is moving out now. Oh man. Don't even want to look at... Oh god. No, let's not look at that. Let's not look at that. I mean, even with the killstreak gold and EG gave like giant kill streaks off. Snapper's ultimate, scouting out Roshan, but that's not what's going on right now. Clockwork has a blade mail and face boots, but that's about it. And now teleport comes in from Arteezy. He has to be scared. Net's coming out. Universe is right there. Ravage not available, but the Song of the Siren is gonna cancel the teleport. Level 2 song, but what else do they need it for? Nice hook though, gonna buy him some more time. Ultimately, of course, not gonna be enough. There was no support rotating around fast enough. Yeah, if they really want to, they can slow siege, but I don't think EG needs to. I think they realize that they got this and just having some fun. Why not? Top 5 is also playing for fun. They said so in the lobby. Roshan now gonna be the target. And doesn't take a whole lot. Refresh orb now done. Double Ravage incoming. It's level 3 Ravage as well. Instant Apparition ultimate, not gonna hit anyone as it was a couple of seconds too late. And now, EG. Gonna look to rotate out, and even Arteezy might be joining here. Nope. There's farm to be had in the top lane. So he just pieces out. Familia is leading the charge, looking for someone, but all of top 5 in the safety of their own base. Safety is relative, of course, when the level 2 swap is available. Oh yeah, EG playing this very methodically. PPD dropping the vision. If they want to go for a swap, they can definitely do that now. There's gonna be a Ravage though. Refresh orb comes out, double Ravage, blows up 3 heroes basically. This mid rack is gonna go down, the bottom rack as well. Are the buybacks available? Yes, but they're pretty much all on the EG. Shadow Demon had one, but it's not gonna help them too much. Yeah. I'm not even gonna finish off the racks for now. Arteezy in the meantime pushed out the bottom lane. This tower's probably gonna go down. Arteezy has to be careful not to take too much damage. Mid rack's bottom down. Going down. Lots more stuff coming up. Shadow Demon dies again, and there finally the GG comes out. Not too surprising considering.
6 in a row. Dyer's done it again.
So yeah, GG, EG, GG, yeah. Hey, that is kind of rhymey, but yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary, I suppose. EG with a strong performance. Arteezy had a lot of fun on Nagasari, no pressure up on him as he died a couple of times somehow, but didn't end up making a difference with the carry Rubik and the Tide Hunter on the team. Visage also doing a lot of work. So yeah, spotlight on the support players, I would say. So, as I said, I've got the finals coming up in about 25 minutes. I don't know if they're gonna be postponed. If they are, I might be able to cast a second game. If not, head over to Grumbleduck's stream. I'm sorry if I mispronounce you. He's streaming the probably will be streaming the second game, so I'm gonna post a link in the Twitch chat. And also put it on screen. You can also find the stream linked on joinDOTA.com. So, and Teflon might actually also be on the way. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna update you as soon as I have word. In the meantime, follow me on Twitter or follow me here on Twitch at DragonDropDota, both of these. And If you're watching from in-game, thank you for supporting the ticket and choosing me as your preferred broadcaster. Really appreciate it. But yeah, for now, that's me signing off.